What's going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's staying warm. If you're in the cold climate, everybody's staying cool. If you're in the warm climate, I'm that wood guy, and I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and happy belated Merry Christmas to all of you, my YouTube family. Thank you guys, as always, for the continued support through my endeavors, such as, of course, the wound and everything. And anybody who's not sure on how the wound happened, you can dig back in my previous videos and kind of find out how that goes. But enough of the babbling, my friends. Today we're souping up the 500i. I've got a few accessories and parts to throw on it just to make it that much more of a fun saw to use. The eye seems to build up a lot of hype. I see a lot of videos of them everywhere and everybody just freaking over the saw. I've got one myself now, brand new. I haven't even ran it yet and I'm already going to change it. So that's kind of like what I do around here. But we're in the saw shed, which is a project in itself, which you guys are going to see as I continue on building it, but a little delayed because of incidents like this. But right now I can do little things such as soup up the 500i. So I'm going to throw on a bark box, I'm going to throw on some new felling dogs, and I'm going to throw on a new clutch cover, a new bar, and a different chain. Give it that much more of the edge that saw deserves. And the famous 500i, that's just going to beat every chainsaw in the world. I think it is just the top of the line of everything. Friends, I think it's really funny how everybody just thinks the 500i is just absolutely the best chainsaw ever, opposed to quite a selection of different makes, models, and colors of your choosing. I think there's a lot of other really good chainsaws out there. The 500i is another one to add to the arsenal, as you can see. And I have a fetish of obviously collecting chainsaws, as you guys can see. So enough of the flapping, as always, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to do a little bit of work here. It's going to be a different style of video of souping up the 500i, and I'll explain the best that I can of what I'm doing as we go. So don't take it all as a how-to video, but maybe you'll learn a couple things, believe it or not. I don't know, but let's get at it, my friend. So I really haven't made much of a series on this progress of this whole saw shed, but the bench came out really nice, and it's at a 40-inch height, so that it's kind of higher than a typical bench, more like a bar, so that it's more of working level for the chainsaws. And I have a couple of opponents that are going to attach to the bench to make working on a chainsaw that much more easy. Being able to rotate it in all different directions, flip the saw around and whatnot, I think is going to be a really handy mechanism you guys will see, but that'll be in a different video. But right now I'm just working on some organization, and we still have electrical work to finish up, but the bench is really kind of the main artery of the shed, if you want to call it, for now, to be able to start doing some footage of maybe working on the saws, changing some things, whatnot, upgrades, maybe some custom tuning, and maybe eventually some porting and polishing, whatnot. You guys just have no idea what I even do, but more fun to show it eventually. But it's coming along nice. Saw wall, bench, and the rest of the shed is just kind of open for anything else. Got heat. It's going to be a really long video if I keep yapping like that, but put on my cast sock, a pair of gloves on. Let's get the cover off here. Start with that, obviously. Might be a boring video for some of you guys. This might be an entertaining video for some of you. Maybe it's an instructional video for some of you. I'm not going to explain every single little thing. Everybody knows who's ran a chainsaw how to take their cover off. Loosen the blade here. Get the bar off. This is a 28-inch bar that's on here now. Plan on running it maybe on the 661, not the 500i though. Maybe someday. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with this saw, to be quite honest. I just bought it because everybody just freaks over it, says it's the best chainsaw ever. Can't clearly take a blade off, but I'm also doing it 1.5 hands there, fellas. All right, give me a break. Set this guy off to the side for now. But honestly, I'll probably use this 28-inch bar on the 661. I have a 25-inch on there now, and to be honest with you, I think the little extra length would be really nice. And from the 500i to the 661, you can use the same bars and chain. So that's quite nice. Dinky. A tiny, dinky ass little clutch cover. Pay a fortune for the saw. I'm not trying to trash it, but I'm trashing it. Right here, I got the 3-prong. I don't know, I'm going to try these ones out. Seem to be pretty cool. This is going to be almost like impossible to do in some applications. It'll be fun. The bark box. West Coast saw. Get this out of the way because it's going to be easier to get at working on the felling dogs. Just my opinion. Oh, look at that. Cast and all. Cast, man. That one's going to be tight. There we go. Alright guys, bark box is all installed. You have to watch me struggle. Looks nice. Nice, nice. On to the felling dogs. Look at these things. Dinky ass little... They really, you know, they put these on the saw just to be, and then look at, you got to buy this to make it, you know, actually worth what the saw is meant for. Funny. Just funny, that's all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just pissing and moaning about all the money you spend on this stuff, that's all. Alright guys, I got the dog on the one side, and I got the dog on the clutch cover here. Ready to install it. The chain and bar will be all set. Some things are pretty aggressive, which is what we're looking for. I know they're mainly used for real thick fur in the redwoods or firs. That's what they like the big, deep, aggressive dog style for. Personally, I like it even for the hardwood because you can't have enough grip when you're trying to plunge or wedge cut, whatever the hell you're trying to do. Yeah, that's right. I said hell. That's right. I'm just a swear word guy now, ain't I? So, got a 20-inch Forester here. We're running 20-inch skip tooth. Pretty beastly. Beast with a 20-inch bar. And barky. Oh, that fits nice. Fits nice. Good job, Gordy. That's who builds these things, I think. Dry. I'll oil that up after. It's pretty sharp. It's got the lean. Show you something. Look at that, boys and girls. She's pretty stout. It's got to be a nasty saw when I'm running it. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to get my other hand back. There she is, boys and girls. Pretty nice setup, 500i. The famous 500i that just beats every saw in the world. pretty nice setup. Clutch cover, felling dogs, exhaust, new bar, chain, 20-inch bar, Forester. Pretty nice setup. Can't wait to run it, guys. I can't wait to share it with you, my friends. It's a 500i is definitely a really nice chainsaw. I like to sound like I'm mocking it in a way, friends, but we're not. It's a nice chainsaw. Can't wait to see how it does and performs. I will have to say it's gonna have to do an awfully good job to compete with that 661 because I'm just very used to that saw. The power, the power to weight ratio is just phenomenal. I know this 500i is really highly talked, so we're gonna give her a shout and let you guys know how it is. Nice. That's more like it, and that also gives you a lot of room to be able to slip your chain back on if she jumps off. And the chip deflector is a nice size too. Like I said, I'm a little concerned over time. You set them things down and they just end up breaking off on you. So, but there it is, my friends. 500i souped up, and eventually we'll be playing with some more. We got a lot to play with here and a lot to share in the saw shed. And that's another episode here, That Wood Guy in the Saw Shed. Over and out.